Hello everybody, how are you doing? It is Wednesday night, I'm out in the shop, and I'm going to start off by working on sharpening my skew because I've got this music blank that I put together. You might remember it from a while back, and what I'd like to do is get it turned down to the bushings so that I can assemble it into a pin kit. And hopefully, if all goes well and I don't destroy it, that will be my video. Whoops, fan on the floor. That will be my video this Friday. Before I start turning this, like I said, I'm sharpening my skew. I need to get my air conditioner hooked into the window. I need to get my camera set up. So I got I got a lot of prep work to do, and I'm only going to attempt to turn one pin tonight because I've got a number of blanks laid out over here on the scroll saw. Some of them already have tubes in them. Some of them don't. They are in different states of preparedness. And what I want to do is the ones that have tubes, I want to get them barrel trimmed. The ones that don't have tubes, I want to get tubes in them so that I can take them with me to Kentucky when I go to Tim's shop, the Woodworking Maniac shop. Now, I don't plan to turn that many pins, okay? I may turn one, I may turn two, I may not turn any, but I plan to have them on hand because if you're turning one and something goes wrong, I don't want to be like, well, I only brought one pin. You know what I mean? That way I can quickly shuffle it aside, pop another one on the lathe, and hopefully have a successful turn. That's kind of my thought. And I'll also kind of look at my box. I'll go through mentally one more time what I need. I've got a couple of tools need to be sharpened, and I'll get that prepped. But I got a couple other things I want to show you guys. I've been doing a little bit of shopping. I stopped by my Habitat for Humanity store, and I got this for $1. Now, what my thought is when I get my dust collection going, that'll fit a 4-inch fitting. I'm thinking about underneath of my saw, the bottom is open. I'm thinking about just building some sides at an angle so the dust all comes down to a central point, and maybe mounting this at the bottom of that box so that my fitting can go on here for my hose, and it'll help me pull the sawdust out from under my saw. I also picked up for $1 this box of screws, and I thought, well, they may come in handy for something. I mean, screws like this for $1, I couldn't pass them up. I'll just use them for general purpose projects. I don't know that I'll use them for anything that's going to require a lot of holding power, but sometimes you just want to tack something together. It's nice to have some large screws, and especially for the price. What else have I got in here? Oh, yeah. I picked these up. They were 10 cents a piece. These are gutter straps to hold your gutter to the wall of your house. I don't know if you remember or not, but I had one that was broken loose. Well, I actually have two. So I picked up 6 of those for $0.10 a piece. I'll shoot them with some tan paint and use them to fix my gutter. I picked this up. I really don't need it, but it's a little valve, a compression valve for putting, like, say, for example, your ice maker, the hose for your ice maker, or, just whatever I might want to use it for. These are handy to have around. I don't use them very often, but I always keep 1 or 2 around, and I got it for 50 cents. Couldn't pass it up. Then I got this. This is kind of neat. It's never been opened. I paid $6 for it. Look at the length of that drill bit. The drill bit is probably 5 foot long, and it's got a handle here that you use. You hold this in your hand, and you put this around the drill bit, and you can kind of see by the picture how you hold it. It goes in the wall. It's got a really nice sharp bit that'll start itself with a little threaded screw section, and you can drill holes into boards at the bottom of your wall, into your footer at your board, all right, into your footer within your wall. And I don't use that very often, but if I use it once, man, I got my $6 out of it. A couple other things I picked up. Local big box had these on sale. You buy them, and then they got a rebate. You turn the rebate in, and they give you your money back. You were allowed to get 2 boxes, and they only had 2 different sizes, 1 1/4 and 1 5/8. So it's always good to have some of these around. So I picked those up. These are some little electrical clips. I picked these up because I'm working on my trailer, or I'm planning to work on my trailer, and I've got some loom that I'm going to run. I've got new wire, and I'm going to run the loom inside a new wire, and I'm going to use this to screw it to the bottom of the trailer. It's all wood, so I picked those up. I actually purchased some tail lights. My tail light, I'll talk about that in a minute. I got this for a project. This is some primer. I'm going to do the debit card video again using PVC cement, and I thought I would prime between layers because I thought this might give it kind of a cool effect if you got the little purple stripe in there. So we're going to see how that works. I may do one with, one without. I don't know yet, but it was a couple of bucks, so I picked it up. Let's go out in the other garage real quick. My trailer has some old lights on it. This one on the right is really hard to see. There's a lot of rust on the contacts inside of there, and I have to take it apart, and sand it off, and it brightens up a little bit, and then it gets kind of nasty looking again. I bought some lights that are for a boat trailer. They're LED. They look pretty much just about like that. They're submersible. They are brake lights, driving lights, and blinkers all in one, and they've got the little side, light on them that stays on when you've got your lights on. And they're LED. They are super bright. I bought them on eBay. Big Box had them for 43 bucks a set. eBay had them for $20 and 60 something cents a set. So I bought a set of them, and all the wire, look at this wire, it's all nasty. When I bought the harness for my car, it came with the trailer harness. So I've got a trailer harness. I picked up a set of, a post hole digger. I need to dig a couple of holes and put some cement, which I got some cement right over there, in the trampoline to hold the trampoline down so it doesn't blow away. And someone suggested using this galvanized pipe for my dust collection system. So I picked up a piece of 6-inch galvanized pipe so that I can test that to see if it's going to work with my dust collector. If it does, that stuff is way cheaper. I'll save a ton of money. It'll probably be a third of the cost. So we're going to test that. So I got a lot of stuff, a lot of irons in the fire right now, and I'm trying to prep to go to Kentucky. So I got to get busy. What I'm going to do is get all set up to turn, and once I'm set up, dinner is being cooked right now. So I'll stop, I'll go in, eat some dinner, I'll come out after dinner nice and fresh, and I'm going to go after that music blank and try to get it turned. I will keep you guys posted. I'm sorry if I rambled, but I'm excited. I got a lot of stuff going on, and you guys know how I get. When I get excited, I just talk like crazy. So lots of cool stuff coming up. Stick with me and follow along, and I promise I'll keep you posted on everything I do. Hey guys, I'm really happy I got my pin done. It looks amazing. I got a great fit on the nib and an awesome fit on the cap. The pin feels great. It looks great. It operates great. Really excited. What I'm going to do now is I started working while CA glue was drying as I was finishing on prepping some blanks to take with me to the Woodworking Maniac store. I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to get back on those and see if I can get as many of them tonight done as I can, just to take myself one step closer to being ready to go. I'll keep you posted and show you what I get done. Hey guys, doing really well. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 blanks. They were already started. They just needed to be barrel trimmed, but instead of barrel trimming, I took them to the bandsaw and cut off the thick excess piece, if there was one, and then I took them over to the sander and I sanded them down nice and smooth, and I've got them in bags with pin kits. I've got some Faith, Hope, and Love pins, a couple of seam rippers, got a Wall Street pin, and another Chic line pin, and then I went ahead and drilled out this blank, and I've got a tube in it. It'll have to be barrel trimmed, but it's the only one left, and I've got a Wall Street kit for that. I've resharpened my tools. I'm taking 2 tools. I'm taking my roughing gouge, which I love, and I'm taking my skew with me, and I've got a box here of everything else I could think of. And it was good that I turned a pin today, because that gave me a chance to say, okay, I need these nonstick bushings, okay, I need this, I need that, and it allowed me to put everything together, all my thoughts together in the box. So I think I've got everything in the box that I need to turn. I'm going to toss these baggies with the pin blanks in them because they're ready to go. Tomorrow night I'll come out to the shop. I'll go ahead and do my glue up on my Kentucky wall hanging. I'll barrel trim this last blank, and really that's all I've got to do in the shop. And then I got some stuff to do in the other garage. When I was working on my trailer, I got those little wheel chocks. I dropped one of them. When I did, I broke it, so I need to put it back together so that I can back the trailer up, to jack it up and down, and then get the trailer put away so it's not out all weekend, because it's currently in my space in the garage and I'm parking in the driveway. So I got to work on that tomorrow. It's just nickel and dime stuff to finish up, and then I need to pack a suitcase. But I think I'm ready. I really do. I'm psyched, looking forward to it. I'm done for the evening. I'm going to shut the AC off, and I'm going to go in and edit this video and call it a night. And thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow night.